Yeah.
Wow.
So Chad is the Chad Michael Murray and Sonny is Hillary Duff.
What team?
Wildchats.
What team?
Wildchats.
What team?
Wildchats.
Wildchats. Get your head in the podcast. My name is Corbin. I'm just kidding. I just realized that I was Corbin Blue in this situation, and I never realized it before. Anyway.
Why are you Corbin Blue?
Because I say what team.
Oh my God. I was like, why are you not trying?
Yeah, I know. I hate it.
Hilarious.
But I'll take one for the team. My name is Sarah.
My name is Tiffany.
And you're listening to Wildchats Get Your Head in the Podcast, where we talk all things Disney Channel because there are some things that you never grow out of.
You know what I never grew out of?
What?
I've always wanted to be on a sketch comedy show.
Oh, man. Preaching to the choir.
Yeah. I used to love shows like Mad TV. Not so much SNL, actually. Or like for the kids, there was like All That, Amanda Show. I think Disney Channel knew that kids out there were into the sketch comedy genre. So they came up with Sonny with a Chance.
Where do we even begin?
This show, so it came out in 2009. This was kind of in the later waves of like what we call the golden era of Disney Channel. So this show starred Demi Lovato, and I loved it. I used to hate it at first because it was kind of competing with the other shows out there. It was competing with like iCarly as well, which I loved. I know you didn't like it, but I loved iCarly.
That's okay.
And there was like Hannah Montana, Wizards of Waverly Place. There was just so much out that it wasn't necessarily on the top of my list, but I loved the whole concept of the show. I loved how cute Demi was and how innocent and excited, the kind of energy she had. I definitely think it's better watching it later than it was during the time.
I also loved it, and I thought it was just as good. Maybe I appreciated it more, but like it was like near my top favorite.
Oh, really?
I love Sonny with a Chance.
But if you were to rate Hannah, Wizards, Sonny. And Sweet Life, but not on deck.
Not on deck. Oh, I think I'm Wizards, Sonny.
Holy
Sweet
moly.
Life, Hannah.
Oh, Sarah.
Okay,
I don't even know you.
No, it's because I love Hannah Montana.
The music,
the character, the idea, the movie. But like, I don't actually, when we like watched it again, it wasn't like I wanted to watch more. Whereas the other ones, I do. Like, I don't know. I just think like looking back, Miley is like, she was a little more like annoying than I remember.
Yeah.
But
yeah, the later the seasons got. But yeah. I'm blinded by love.
I know. I don't know. I think also like I think it's just like a personal problem. Like because I feel, like I loved her so much. And I just feel like I wanted to be her best friend. I wanted to be her. And like I didn't get that. And then she started making music that I didn't like.
Right,
and then
right.
I just like it's like me. It's not her, it's me.
But wow, I didn't know that Sonny with a Chance was ranked that highly on your list.
I loved it.
I love shows that have a lot of running jokes. And this show is, not only does it have like sketch comedy, which like that part was like, even though I love sketch comedy, I didn't necessarily like it all the time on that show. I was more into like the actual like storyline, particularly Chad Dylan Cooper. You know what? Let's just explain what the show is.
Yeah, sounds great.
Sonny Munroe from the Midwest.
Wisconsin, to be precise.
Yes. She was a big fan of the show, so she auditioned to be on it, and whoop-de-doo, she got it.
Yes.
And so the show is basically about her and her castmates, Tawny Hart, Nico something, and Grady something, and Zora something.
Nice.
And they're on a show called So Random. And they're at this TV studio. There's another tween hit show called Mackenzie Falls. It's about her life at the studio and like always competing against Mackenzie Falls and just the shenanigans that they get into.
And it's relatable because she's like one of us, you know, who like goes to be with like Hollywood people.
Yeah, and she doesn't know anything about, you know, she doesn't pretend to act cool or whatever. She would act, you know, like when she first saw Chad Dillon Cooper, the star of Mackenzie Falls, she was like, "Oh my God, it's Chad Dillon Cooper!" Like, and I think that's how any of us would react. Exactly. You know, she wasn't trying to play it cool. She was real.
Yeah. She's genuine, very positive.
Yeah. She wasn't like spoiled. Leave it to Tawny. Leave all the spoiled. Yeah. But I love the relationship between like the two shows. And I also think that it's such an interesting concept. I always love the show within a show.
Yes, and this one had 2 shows within a show. So yeah, it's funny like watching like them juxtapose like so random. Like it's called So Random. Maybe if I had seen it for the first time, I'd be like, "That's so dumb."
So dumb.
And then Mackenzie Falls is like really dramatic, like freeform CW type of thing.
Yeah.
You know, wind blowing in their hair.
Yes. And spotlight always following them.
And also like their personalities go with their show.
Yeah, because like the characters, they're at this like fancy private school and they are always wearing uniforms and like khaki pants. So they always walk in like a crew.
And I guess like it takes place, I guess, at the lot that they're at.
The studio.
So like that's how the 2 shows see each other all the time. They always, cafeteria or whatever. It's cool. It's kind of like a high school.
Yeah.
So they still have like that dynamic and like cliques and stuff, but it's like takes place on a TV show.
Now that I thought about it, it's similar to like how Shake It Up was about a TV show within a TV show, but
no. Shake it down.
Please.
One thing that I think is so interesting looking back is knowing now what Demi was going through at the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
She started the show when she was 17.
And they had already done Camp Rock.
Yes. It went Camp Rock, Sunny with a Chance, Camp Rock 2. You can see her progression went like really fast.
Oh, yeah. And she released an album.
Oh, yeah.
Too.
Mm-hmm.
That's huge.
An iconic album.
Don't forget about it.
Don't forget. During that time, she was going through some like mental health stuff, and which is why the show eventually got canceled in 2011 because she had to, you know, seek treatment for
alcohol, drugs,
physical,
bulimia. I think.
Yeah,
she was going through really dark stuff, but she was really good at hiding it in interviews and on the show and her performances. So I think like
she had such like I think one of the most iconic things about her look is her big smile and her gap teeth. And her smile was like huge, and which makes you think that she was like happy all the time. But anyways, back to the not sad stuff. The rest of the cast, so like there was Nico, Grady, Zora, Tiffany. Tiffany. Okay. Tawny is played by Tiffany Thornton. That is why I said Tiffany.
Sounds like you want to get on the show.
Yeah. They also had a really funny dynamic because Tawny was this like spoiled, airheaded girl.
She was the Sharpay of the cast.
Yes, the Sharpay. Perfect. Nico and Grady were like Dumb and Dumber.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were a duo for sure. And Zora was she was the youngest, and I never liked her.
No, that character.
She would pop in out of nowhere. She's weird.
Unnecessarily random. Not so random. Too random.
Yeah, and like I don't know if it was like her voice that made me also annoyed because her voice was like pretty abrasive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
because like they had to play it up, like the acting style was like super like Disney Channel, like super loud, super fast, and then you add on her voice to it, and it was just too much. Most of the Disney Channel shows, I'm like, just take the little kid out, and we'll probably enjoy it much more.
And then we get to the Mackenzie Falls side, where we have CDC Chad Dillon Cooper,
played by Sterling Knight.
Yes, I love Sterling Knight. He was also in the DCOM Starstruck.
Yes.
loved that. Actually, no, I hated it. I actually hated it a lot.
Oh,
but I loved it at the same time.
I liked the songs.
Oh yeah, I liked Hero, but I hated the girl. Anyways,
She was like trying to be Gabriella.
Oh my
but
God.
like did not do it, and I was mad.
Gabriella is like the gold standard here.
Yeah, everything is a High School Musical. Like I always bring it back.
Yeah, Sterling Knight was so incredibly funny on the show. His character was like, he was stupid but cunning, and I don't know,
very like over the top.
Yes,
He was kind of like, have you seen It's Always Sunny?
Yes.
Okay, he's kind of like Dennis.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think he's like all of them. They're all just like. Have you watched Mackenzie Falls itself?
Yes,
because
I watched all
even
of it.
though it's a show within a show, they actually would release it on the iTunes stores where I first got it, because they would have it for free, the Mackenzie Falls episodes, and they're not really actually episodes, they're kind of just trailers.
Promos,
yeah, and they're like a minute long, and they're so funny because it's basically a super dramatic teen show with like a narrator saying like, in a world like tensions rise, and they just show these like little clips of like things that would be said in like a really dramatic show. And that show is basically about a girl who, like a poor girl or something, who would always like run away crying. I think Chad's character, like his dad owned, it was like,
oh yeah, they're in the water bottle
but
industry.
Like, yeah, like one of them was kind of like, or one of the families control like the water,
and the other one had the bottles.
Yeah, it was such a funny conflict.
And he had like an
evil
half brother.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
The character would say like, I owe you, and then the narration would be like, she owes him.
Yeah,
and then it would cut to the brother saying, and now you owe me.
So someone makes a deal with the Devon.
I could have done that.
But you didn't. And now, you owe me.
And now she owes him.
I owe him.
Like, it's just so, if you guys haven't watched it, it only takes like 5 minutes of your time to watch everything, or maybe 10, but it's one of my favorite things to come from Sonny with a Chance.
First of all, I love bonus content. If anyone's listening to this, Hollywood execs and stuff, bonus content will take you a long way. Remember Victoria's had it?
Oh yeah, they had all the slap
that's
videos.
So cool.
That was awesome. Yeah, I used to be on that site all the time, waiting for new videos to drop. Ask Tori, or Tori takes requests or something. Yeah. Anyways,
that's awesome.
The show kind of leads to Sonny and Chad getting together because they always have this like tension, and tensions rise. They always are at each other's throats for something.
Yeah, they're always like, fine,
good.
Yeah. Classic.
I shipped them really hard.
I shipped them so hard, and I think this is the first one, like the first ship that we ever really have in common.
Miley and Jake?
Okay.
Never
mind. In a while.
Yeah. It's okay. We can agree on Sonny and Chad.
Oh, yeah.
I just remember there's that one episode in season 1 where they had to like go on a fake date. And then at the end, Sonny, to prove that like, oh, like we're actually dating even though we weren't, she puts her hand over his mouth, over Chad's mouth, and then like kisses him. But it really looks like they're kissing. And then after she takes at that time, I was shook. Because this is something I had wanted, even though it was fake. And then Chad was like, whoa, that was some kiss. And Sonny's like, I had my hand over your mouth. I don't know. I just remember that scene like specifically when I think about Sonny with a Chance.
That was season 1?
I think so.
Wow.
I think she still had bangs during that time. Because season 2, she got rid of her bangs and her hair became darker. But the fun fact I want to bring up is that before the show aired, people thought that there was going to be a love triangle. Guess who the love triangle was between?
Before it ever aired?
Yes.
Sonny, Chad, and I don't know, Nico.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I think they kind of maybe set it up because he was kind of flirting with her. Nico was flirting with Sonny.
Nico, but it's just like a flirty guy.
Oh,
like in
yeah.
general, he's just trying to be a smooth ladies' man.
Yeah.
And who plays him? Is it Brandon
Michael
Jackson?
Brandon Michael Smith? Something like that?
Yeah.
Brandon Michael Jackson. I'm leaving that in.
That was a joke, but also not a joke. You know why? Okay, because my friend, she sent me, this is like last year, she sent me like a barrage of texts saying like, oh my God, Brandon T. Jackson from Sonny with a Chance is at the club right now. And then, and in my head, I was like, I don't think his last name is Jackson.
And I don't think his middle name is T.
Yeah.
Brandon T. Jackson. Wow.
And I didn't correct her until like she saw him like again like months later, and then she was like, "Oh my God, I said his name to him, like
Full name?
yes."
Oh, man.
And then she realized it wasn't actually T. Jackson.
Dang.
Yeah. Anyways, I loved he was also in Starstruck with Sterling Knight. As like
He was like his manager or
yeah.
something?
Yeah. He was.
Nice.
No, because I was thinking of Let It Shine because he was also in Let It Shine.
Did he wear fedoras in both of them?
He was he was a rapper also,
Oh.
and he was like the antagonist. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. He
Brandon
was in
Michael
that
Smith.
rap battle. But I loved his acting in Sonny with a Chance. I think he was perfect.
Amazing.
Perfectly casted. His chemistry with Grady was great.
Oh, yeah.
D.
Doug Brochu.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't forget a name like that.
I used to not like Tiffany Thornton as Tawny. But over time, I just slowly accepted her. And then,
Zora
never grew on. No, okay.
I grew out of Zora.
Yeah, that's something we did grow out of.
Also, another fun fact is that Demi was dating Joe Jonas at the time.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, just think about that while you're watching
Joe
it.
Jonas sang a song with her on an episode. Shoot, it was it was a Christmas song. It was the same song that was sung in Good Luck Charlie.
We recycling tracks now?
Oh, it was called My Song for You.
I guess it wasn't just for her. It's for Good Luck Charlie,
For
too.
Teddy and
Yeah.
Spencer.
Like,
That was
she had
weird.
so much going on. I
Yeah.
still can't wrap my mind around it. Dating a Jonas brother, releasing albums, going on tour, being the lead of a show. Like, what did they expect?
Dang. And also filming like Camp Rock 2.
Yeah. Demi. She was like Hillary Duffing, but like I think even more.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Do you want to get into the ep?
Yes. So for this episode, we decided to watch an episode called Walk a Mile in My Pants.
I remember that one so well.
This is the most watched episode of Sonny with a Chance of the entire series.
Ooh. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It was iconic.
It drew in 6.3 million viewers. It had a walkathon. It had a music video. It had
Another
being
walkathon.
Chad. Another walkathon.
It didn't have Zora.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Maybe that's why I liked it so much.
I had
there
a
was
feeling.
no Zora to mess up the story. So the episode opened up with a skit.
Which one was it again?
Sicky Vicky. I can't.
Oh,
That was an
yeah.
awful voice. Sarah, you can do it.
Vicky.
Yeah, you do a good Sicky Vicky.
Welcome. I'm Sicky Vicky.
Oh, that's a good one.
I forgot. I
So
just have to
good.
be congested. I'm very good at being congested because I'm always congested.
It reminded me of like Jimmy Fallon's Ew. Maybe just the kind of like, I don't know. It just gave me vibes. Also reminded me of Dear Ashley from The Amanda Show, just because she was on a bed.
That's me. I love that.
Yeah. And then also
It was really gross.
what?
That skit.
Oh,
It was about her like it's supposed to be gross because she's like sick. So she's doing like crafts you can do while you're sick. And so one of them is like a snot flower, tissue flower, where all you do is you like blow into a tissue and it's a flower, and then the other one was like a Q-tip crown like of used Q-tips, and I just think that's so gross.
Okay, the last thing we're gonna make is flim paintings. It's easy. You just talk up a lot of green flim. And voila! A masterpiece!
Yeah. But it was funny. And I like how we got to see, because it was like about a sketch comedy show.
Yeah, we got to
see her and all the other actors like do so many different kinds of things.
Yeah. There's a few sketches that I think are so funny, like the Real Housewives of
New Jersey,
but
the Real Princesses.
The Real Princesses of yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
That one, even Zora is good in that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Socks with sandals too.
Oh, that's a good one. There was a one with the saggy pants. Oh, but I think that was from So Random, like the spinoff show.
I'm all turned around, guys. Anyway, we got to mention before we get too far into the episode that instead of a third season,
yes,
they had to rebrand because Demi couldn't do the show.
Mm-hmm. They de-fictionalized So Random and made the actual So Random.
That was
with
really
Chad
trippy.
Cooper. Yeah. And I love the theme song for So Random.
Oh, that's a really good theme song.
It's my favorite Disney Channel theme song.
A fantastic journey, a little bit of this and that. You know we gonna chill, might not come back. So if you ready, get set, cause it's time to roll. It's a random stuff that's out of control.
If we're talking about the whole package, like the song as well as the visuals. Yeah.
Wow.
It's my favorite.
Also, the Sonny theme song is really good too.
Yeah.
I love it. Demi sings it amazingly.
That song was written by Jeannie Lurie, and she wrote she's responsible for a lot of our favorite jams.
Oh, we need to have like a Disney Channel Hall of Fame, Wildchats Hall of Fame.
Did I just say Disney Channel songs?
I think so.
Okay, sorry. I meant to say Hannah Montana. She wrote True Friend, Rockstar, I Got Nerve, If We Were a Movie.
What?
Yeah. She also wrote some songs for Barbie, which I'm a big fan of.
Yes, you are.
She wrote some songs for Shake It Up, and it's fine. It's fine.
Forget
it. Fine. Cowbells. She wrote It's All Good Now. Camp Rock 2. She wrote You're My Favorite Song, which I love that song. Lemonade Mouth, More Than a Band.
Ooh.
And the crowd goes. Teen Beach Movie, Fallen for Ya. Can't Stop
I love
Singing.
that song.
That is like one of my favorite songs from Teen Beach Movie. She also wrote some for Austin and Ally. The Lodge, Sarah. The Lodge.
What Lodge?
The show. Disney Channel UK, The Lodge.
Oh.
She wrote like my favorite songs from The Lodge.
I think you have your favorite songwriter.
I guess so.
I think she's your role model now. In case you didn't know.
Anyways, the theme song, it's crazy because at the time Demi has such a nice, cute face, but then she's got such a powerful voice.
Yeah. And she pronounces those words.
Oh, yes. Enunciate.
Off to the races, I'm going places. Might be a long shot, not gonna waste it. Wow. Loved it. So, the episode.
Yes. So after the sketch, we're back in that cafeteria, which is where everything happens. And I was thinking, if they're on this like TV lot, the cafeteria looks so small and so janky. You would think it would look a little bit nicer. And I was also thinking, it's always packed. But like, are those people on other shows? Are they visitors? I've always wondered about what are the other people's purpose there?
And I'm jealous that they get to be there.
Yeah, they get to commingle with the stars.
With the randoms and whatnot.
Yeah. So Tawny comes in wearing her Tawny Heart's Extreme Skinny Jeans, which she enunciated, not skinny jeans, skinny jeans.
Oh yeah.
So Nico and Grady are at the table, and she's like, she introduces her jeans. She's like, you have 3 seconds to stare at my butt. And Nico and Grady like talk to each other, like excited for this opportunity. And by the time that they're done, like being excited about it, she's done. I thought that was hilarious.
Thought that was so weird.
I thought it was hilarious.
It was very funny, but I was just like so surprised because I didn't remember like them having like a joke about looking at a girl's butt.
Yeah, I was also surprised that they made that was pretty much the first joke right off the bat.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, man.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't do it. Because it would be weirder if they had actually looked at her butt.
No, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did
When?
afterward. Like then they were like, then Sonny and Tawny were talking, and in the middle of that, Nico was like, I stared at it.
Oh, what?
I was shook.
No way.
I was like, wow,
Oh my
I don't
God.
remember this.
That's so funny.
It's mildly inappropriate.
Okay, so it was inappropriate, especially since they're like co-stars and like best friends. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
okay.
I
I'm okay.
I liked it. I like it. It was funny. You know, it wasn't them like trying too hard to censor everything.
Oh my God.
Like, I liked it.
So Tawny like makes these jeans and she's trying to sell these jeans. And it's really funny because she's like available in all sizes, even for purse dogs.
Oh yeah.
Her skinny jeans are available for purse dogs. So Sunny comes in and she's like, hey, you guys, I'm holding a walkathon for books. Classic Sunny.
Yep.
Always trying to, be the go-getter, being the Hillary Duff.
Mm-hmm. She wants kids to read more.
Yeah.
It's really important to her. Then we like start this conflict where like Demi is basically telling Tawny that she's selfish.
Oh, yeah.
And so then there's like this, that's one of the conflicts throughout the episode.
Yeah. So because Sunny's having a walkathon for books, naturally, Chad has to come in with a walkathon against books. And it's so perfectly
funny.
on brand for him. And it's like, of course, it's this Sunny versus Chad head-to-head kind of thing. And
he's like so confident too.
Yeah.
He's like, no, if they're reading books, they're not going to watch TV.
yeah.
And they're not going to
How are
watch
they going to
Mackenzie
watch my
Falls.
hit tween show?
Yeah.
It's, they have a walkathon off, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really funny because the whole Mackenzie Falls cast walks into the cafeteria and they're all looking hot. The spotlight's glowing on them. They have like fog machine behind them. They're just looking hot.
Yeah. So then not only is he getting in the way of what Demi wants to do. I'm just going to call her Demi. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
What Demi wants to do, but Tawny's mad because the walkathon is taking attention away from her pants.
Skinny jeans.
So, yeah. So, Demi and Tawny are fighting. They're like supposed to be rehearsing for a sketch. And instead they're like doing a hula dance, but they're like so triggered that they like keep turning it off. They're like, hold on. I cannot believe that Chad Dylan Clearboa. So then they like team up because Demi's like, what if you can team up with me?
Uh-huh.
And we'll wear your pants. And so it could be like a publicity thing.
Yeah. So with the coverage of the walkathon, they will see her skinny jeans.
Exactly.
Yeah. So now they're in like the prop room and they're trying to all put on these skinny jeans. Sunny / Demi, Nico and Grady. And it's really funny because like none of them can like fit in their jeans. And especially Grady.
Yeah.
And then Tawny comes in with her Tawny Heart like butt horn.
Yeah, like a shoehorn.
And
it has like on like the part where you would actually stick it in, it has her face
on it. And so Nico is trying to like help shove like Grady's like butt cheeks into the jeans.
And it's just like not working. Left cheek in, right cheek out. It's a very slapstick show.
But
it
jokes,
was great.
Yeah.
I want to mention something. So, Tiffany, you have mentioned that it stresses you out when like there's food that doesn't get eaten in shows. They like leave the restaurant, they like didn't eat. It stresses me out when like people are not doing their designated tasks. Like it stressed me out when I'm like on whatever high school show. I'm like, shouldn't you guys like be doing your homework?
Yeah.
So it like I was so triggered when they were like supposed to be rehearsing their sketch because I was like, are they gonna even do it right? Like I was stressed out.
They didn't rehearse it all.
Yeah, and so like they've been busy with a walkathon, and of course, like in these TV shows, it doesn't matter what they're doing. But like, I just wanted to put that out there that watching stuff like that stresses me out because I don't know. Yeah, you just kind of have to get used to the fact that teenagers in TV shows are never going to be doing their homework. They're not going to be rehearsing their sketches.
Yeah,
but somehow it's still going to work out. And then like later on in the show, we'll go back to to where we are, but this is just related. Like they're like, the show is live and then they're just like talking to each other. That stressed me out too.
Oh my God, that stressed me out.
Yeah,
I was
I'm like people are watching this live. Oh my gosh.
No, that really got me too.
Yeah. I was like, you can't just like work out your problems while you're filming. Being filmed.
Right. You're hosting a show. Yeah. Come on.
Anyway, where were we?
So they finally get their butts into these skinny jeans and then they show up to the cafeteria where the Mackenzie Falls people are sitting.
Yeah.
And now they're the ones who are looking hot with the fog and like the spotlight.
The pants make you look super hot.
And Chad's like, what the heck? The randoms look hot.
Yeah.
And let's also just talk about how I love how Chad calls them the randoms.
I know.
It's such a good like
nickname.
Yeah. So Chad is now like, we need to look hot as them. Because if those pants, those skinny jeans can make the randoms look hot, imagine how hot we can look wearing them. So Tawny Heart's Extreme Skinny Jeans are $200 a pair, Sarah.
Oh, man.
And they have a bright pink tee on the butt cheek. I mean, where is she getting these jeans from? None of this it's not easy to start a clothing line. I'm just going to say that.
I'm guessing it must be a really popular show. Like, what if she's like Hillary Duff status?
Oh, okay. Well, she's not getting on the magazine covers, which is her goal here. Anyways, so Chad buys the skinny jeans, and now fast forward, it's the day of the walkathon, or day. I don't even know how much time has passed. It's the time of the walkathon, and Sonny comes in, and Tawny is just lying in their dressing room. And really quickly about the dressing room, I thought their dressing room was awesome. It's so colorful. It's huge. And for the first time after watching it since then, I realized that their dressing room has 2 doors one door on each side. And they're both unlocked at all times. And nobody's guarding it. That's a lot of opportunities for people to just come through. That stresses me out.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are not tracking here. Yeah.
So Sonny's like, come on, Tawny, it's time for the walkathon. And she's like, I can't move. And Sonny's like, I knew you would do this. Like when it's, you would fall out on your part of the deal. And she's like, no, I literally can't move. She can't move her legs. She can't feel her legs. And then the paramedics come through.
And Demi still doesn't believe her.
Yeah. And then she was like, I can't believe you would go as far as like get paramedics involved. Like, at least you can commit to something. And she's like, wait a minute. Tawny Tawny can't commit to anything. She must be telling the truth. At that moment of the episode, I didn't even realize that Zora wasn't even in it. That's how much I did not care about her. So now they're in the hospital. And the doctor comes through. It's hilarious. He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
I noticed that
he's just like roasting them.
Yeah.
Throwing shade.
She can't feel her legs. To the viewer, it's pretty obvious why she can't feel her legs. It seems that the easiest solution, just take off the pants here, but yet she's sitting for the entire time. The jeans are still on her. Yeah. And that stressed me out. At the walkathon, now it's on TV, everybody's dropping like flies because everyone's wearing the skinny jeans.
Yeah.
And so then all of a sudden now everyone can't feel their legs. And so they all fall and then they get rushed to the hospital. And this is when everyone gets diagnosed with SPS.
Skinny pants syndrome.
And it's such a, like, the doctor takes it so seriously.
Yeah.
Everybody gets wheeled to like their own bed and they cut off all the jeans. That shows that, like, okay, we know the problem here. Take off the jeans. Just cut the dang jeans off of Tawny. They are still on her the entire time. And she was patient zero. Like,
It probably took a lot of fighting. And then I thought it was so silly when they're like, they're back at the dressing room and then Tawny's like behind the curtain and she's like, Tawny, make sure you take your medicine.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, I don't want to take it. And then it turns out that her quote unquote medicine is just like giant clown pants.
Yeah, just ugly.
That was silly,
and they
guys.
had to be ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was silly, guys.
Medicine pants. They're medicine pants. Also, back at the hospital, Chad was, she's like, Sonny, come here. I need to tell you something. And he's like, I love. And she's like, yes, I deeply love. Yes. That more kids won't read because of Chad Dillon Cooper.
Man.
I love him.
Chad Dillon Cooper. And it's like such a leading guy name.
Yeah, I read
Chad
on
Dillon
Reddit
Cooper.
that I guess his show and his character was supposed to be making fun of One Tree Hill and Chad Michael Murray.
Oh. That changes things.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Chad is the Chad Michael Murray and Sonny is Hillary Duff.
Except they never got together. But it's okay. Close enough.
It's okay. I mean, Sonny and Chad didn't end up together.
They didn't?
They
did.
broke up on the last episode. Got aired, I think.
Oh my gosh. And then they never got to get back together because there was never a season 3.
Mm-hmm.
This is the worst thing that's ever happened
I
to me.
think they didn't get back together. But I think it was like, it wasn't a bad like ending. Well,
Okay,
I mean,
so we can imagine that if they like the story of these characters would have ended up with them back together.
yes.
We have to interpolate here.
Anyways, Tawny doesn't want to wear her medicine pants, and it's time for So Random. Mm-hmm. And she comes back out in her in Tawny Hart's extreme skinny jeans.
Dumb Tawny. Dumb,
I know.
dumb.
And I thought it was funny because, okay, so before how you mentioned how like they were straight up just talking about their problems while like they're being filmed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sunny said something so funny. She was like, "Look at your fans," because like all her fans are wearing her skinny jeans, and none of them could like stand up because they couldn't feel their legs. And she's like, "If your fans could follow you into paralysis, then they can follow you out of it or something. You need to set a good example."
Wow. This
Yeah.
is crazy.
And then cut to the music video.
One day we will walk hand in hand, every boy and girl from every land.
From the mountains to the beach.
And that day is almost in our reach. Don't wear the pants if they are skinny. Stop SPS.
They made the best music video I've ever seen.
The
in my life.
song was actually good.
It was actually really
I
good.
loved it.
Yeah, so it was basically like a PSA video, you know, like Friends for Change or whatever.
Basically, stop SPS.
Yeah. So inspirational.
Yeah.
I almost didn't want to wear skinny jeans after that.
Their dance moves, it was kind of like a 90s style, like soul.
They had like
music video.
very loose white pants.
Silky
and
tops of different colors. Chad even came out in a
Oh
lime
my
green
God.
top.
It was funny too because like they all sang, but just hearing Demi next to them is crazy because she sings so much. She's
Oh,
like the best
yeah,
singer.
yeah.
So it's like a bunch of normal people singing, and then just like Demi.
And
it's like not fair.
they have like cut scenes of like them on the lot dancing, and if you look at each one of them like individually, it's so funny because Chad is literally frolicking in the background in circles. Sonny and Tawny did a trust fall. And Sonny got pretty close to the floor. I was actually kind of scared. Nico and Grady did the dirty dancing move where like one of them ran to each other and then was lifted.
Oh yeah.
It's such a silly video. It was just so funny.
That should be like required reading for this episode of the podcast. You guys need to watch that.
Reading. I was also confused because Chad came out, but like, doesn't he hate the randoms? Like, why is he coming out on their show?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense for him to be on so random too. It's just like we gotta have him.
Yeah,
in the episode.
We don't. Yeah, we need Sterling.
Yeah,
is who we need. Yeah.
Because he's a main character. He's just the only main character who's not on the same show as everybody else.
Yeah.
So they have to find ways to like put him in or force him in. Mm-hmm. I guess maybe because he experienced skinny pants syndrome.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Maybe since Chad likes publicity.
Oh yeah.
You know,
there's always two sides to every lucky coin. The riffs in that song too. There was so much.
Oh yeah.
Don't wear the pants if they are skinny.
Yeah. The ad libs were incredible. Because it's such a stupid cause.
Yeah.
It's really skinny jeans. They're darn skinny jeans. And 2009, like I think like 2007, 2008, 2009, that was the time that skinny jeans is really making a comeback here. Mm-hmm. And so it was kind of like a real issue, but like really not at the same time.
Actually, yeah, like really skinny jeans are like not good for you.
Yeah.
Like we shouldn't, like I honestly shouldn't be wearing these probably. Yeah.
I'm wearing leggings, so
you're fine.
Those are okay. The end of the show, Chad's back in the hospital.
This part is insane.
It's so funny. He has been diagnosed with LBS. And it's so funny because Chad's like, LBS? Leading boy syndrome? And the doctor's like, no, lack of book syndrome. So, it's very full circle here.
Yeah.
It locks down the message. Books are good for you.
Yeah.
Lack of book syndrome, also known as lazy butt syndrome. also the abbreviation for LBS, which is pounds, which is what you'll gain by like not reading books. I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense, but that's fine. Or by watching too much TV.
Oh, by watching too much TV. Mm-hmm. And so he, like, the doctor calls him like Chad Cooper or whatever. And he's like, it's Dylan Cooper. Mm-hmm. And he's like, no, I had to get rid of your Dylan. And then he's like, what? How is that even possible? And he's like, I gave a Dylan to somebody who needed it more. And then he pulls the curtain away and he gave the Dylan to Grady. So now he's Grady Dylan.
Yeah, but it was like it was a weird innuendo.
No.
I thought it was like very obvious, like, like, oh, like a wink.
Oh, I thought it was just they were just trying to be funny, making fun of his Dylan or Chad Dylan.
I feel like it's too close sounding. That I don't know, man. I totally saw.
I mean, like they already made the whole episode about like butts.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, those writers, they were like, oh, let's say like, oh, we removed his Dylan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and gave it to somebody else.
Yeah.
And it had to be surgically removed.
Yeah, exactly. So like, what else?
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Sonny with a chance.
But
edgy.
Yeah, ahead of its time. I can definitely see why this is one of the most popular episodes. Mm-hmm. It was hilarious. Just everything about it. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. I was laughing out loud. I was looking at the IMDb trivia, and I saw that Bridget Mendler could have been Sonny.
Oh.
And originally the name was going to be Molly.
Molly Munroe.
Molly Munroe. I don't know if it was Monroe.
What would they have called it? Molly with a chance?
Molly with a chance.
Sonny with a Molly?
Yikes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, don't. No.
Wow. Maybe, what would they have called it? I don't know. Bridget Mendler would have been good, but I'm glad we had Demi in the show.
Yeah. Because I think, as you said before, the acting was super like exaggerated, and I think Demi did a great job of that. I don't see Bridget Mendler being able to play it up that much. And then also I think that her and Tawny would have been like too similar looking, so maybe there was that contrast.
You can't have two blondes in one show.
Yeah, and then they wouldn't have gotten Joe Jonas on it because Demi wouldn't have been involved,
Yeah, you're so right. And
Selena was on it. Selena guest starred, yeah.
And Bridget got her show and her movie.
Yeah, and it was very successful.
Yeah. So, Bridget, if one door closes, another opens.
Another chance opens.
Yeah. Did you watch Demi's audition tape?
I didn't.
She did a Wisconsin accent for like part of it because they were asking her, like in the scene, they were asking her about Wisconsin, and she I don't even know what she said. She's like, "Oh yeah, we like cheese here" or something.
Oh no, we don't grow cheese. We make it. But I guess since we grow cows, which eat grass, which we also grow, I guess in a way, we do grow cheese.
It was cringe. I'm sure it was a good accent, maybe. But I'm so glad that we never got to hear that in the real show.
Yeah, imagine if she had that the entire
That would have been horrible. I would have hated that.
That's one additional problem Demi would have had. I also want you to react to something.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
So, Disney Channel Russia had their own adaptation of the theme song. So in the Russian version, it was actually called, I guess the translation of it is "Give Sonny a Chance." So, Sonny didn't always have her chance yet. In Russia, she needed to earn her chance, But yeah, I want you to listen to this opening. I haven't even listened to it in full because I wanted to experience the rest of it with you.
What?
Listen to the singer. This is not Demi.
Wow. It sounds like somebody recording it in their bedroom.
Yeah.
Very rough. It also sounds kind of like she's jogging. Oy. Oh, girl, just use Demi's.
That scream at the end.
Oh,
I
no.
can't. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, no.
That scream. I'm living.
Oh, no.
It's like, it's
low quality, man.
Yeah, like we're not making fun of like the language here at all, but I'm saying like
it was the singing,
the quality of it,
it sounded bad.
Yeah, and it's not just because like the audio clip is bad. It's like the recording quality was, as you were saying, like it sounded like they recorded it in somebody's bedroom.
What?
And they had like wood flooring. Yeah. Like it wasn't,
Yeah. Who would do that?
I can't get over that scream at the end. I was not expecting that.
No, me neither. I was like,
that was like a cat's screech. Yow!
Leave the screeching to Demi.
Yes. So I think it's time
to do a Stardust Awards. Dun dun dun. That sounded scary.
Mine.
Sorry.
Oh god. Okay.
Not dun dun dun. Maybe like da da da. There we go.
Okay. Mine's an easy. If I could give this person a diamond,
wait, hold on.
would.
Oh, I know who you're gonna pick.
I got mine.
Should we give a diamond? I'll do it.
Oh, you'll do it?
I'll do it.
I think I need to give him a diamond. He deserves it.
Yeah, let's give a diamond Star Dazzle Award to
Sterling
Knight. I was going to say Chad Dylan Cooper.
Okay.
My bad. But it's the same person.
Yeah.
The character is the person.
I'm so proud of you, Chad Sterling. Also, what a
Chad
name.
Sterling Cooper. Sterling Knight.
Congratulations on your diamond Star Dazzle. Diamond Knight.
Yeah. Ooh. Sterling Diamond Knight. I don't feel the need to give out a purple one or a blue one. Oh, no. I'll give out a blue one.
Okay, I'll give it a pink
Second one goes to
Tawny.
Excellent. We have different ones, but that's okay.
Great. Okay, so Tawny gets the pink one. Sonny gets the blue one. Is that what we said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Demi killed it. I think this is a great example of her acting abilities. She sang in it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see any bad acting moments.
Yeah.
She killed it. I'm really glad she didn't do the Wisconsin accent. What more can you ask for?
So now that we've given out the Star Dazzles, we're going to enter into the Star Razzle portion. I think we can give a diamond.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, Zora. Yep.
And that's our show.
Yeah.
So if you want to follow us on social media, we're on Instagram at Wildchats Podcast, on Twitter at Wildchats PCast, now on Facebook.
And we have a YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah. That's huge. Subscribe. Hit that bell.
Hit it.
We upload the full episodes to YouTube now. So you can hear us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, and YouTube. Yeah, and you feel free to leave us a comment. We always look at all the comments, even on the Instagram posts too.
How about if you get to the end, you comment.
Oh my God.
Just like, it's like a wink. Like, oh, we know you got to the end. If you comment, what? How about you slyly... Okay,
wait.
You write a...
Why don't you write stop SBS? SPS.
That sounds awesome. Yeah, we got to spread the word.
Yeah.
It's very
It's
important.
a very serious issue.
Thanks for listening. This was Wild Chats. Get your head in the podcast. And we'll see you next time.